Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this match between Australia and England. I'm Mel Jones, and alongside me today is England's very own Ali Mitchell.
Hello Mel, thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at what we can expect from the day's conditions, and you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Great work, Ali. It's time for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first. A ball hasn't even been bowled yet, and this crowd is already making it hard for me to be heard. Misses out on the first ball of the innings. Good batting. Should be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
I didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Beaumont has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Quick onto that in the infield. That's a boundary save for sure. Changing the bowling. Australia switching it up with some pace. Sutherland comes into the attack. Shot. Should be runs. Shot. Textbook pull shot, and that is racing to the boundary. There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder. A good over there. England picking up 10 runs from it.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Going with spin now. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4. Doesn't beat the infield. Good work there on the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Solid shot, going for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Sutherland has had a pretty good over. Just needed a little bit more luck to find a wicket.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drills that one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. King back on now. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. They'll get at least 1. Good batting. Should be a quick single.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. That's the over. England are 56 for none.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder. Chance to run 2.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over, 6 off it. England are 62 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. There'll be runs here. Shot. Should be runs.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. Going with pace now. Middled that one. Great timing. Power and precision in that shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
McGrath shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary. This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it, and the runs are flowing very easily.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. They look busy from the first ball they faced. 50 up in good time too.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on as a new batter strides to the middle. The bowler will be looking for another quick wicket. Nicely played. Harris has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder.
Good return back from the deep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. That one. What a delivery. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
5 runs added in that over. England are 88 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot, at least one on offer. That's going a long way back. Almost effortless batting.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Lamb has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good shot, a beauty.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
After being hit for consecutive boundaries, I'm really interested to see how they can bounce back in the next ball. Quick onto that in the infield. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Very good shot there. Good fielding out on the boundary. Straight to the fielder. Bowled him. Beautiful bowling. Gets through the defences. Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Good batting. Should be a quick single.
Good return there, back from the deep. Jones doesn't offer a shot.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 8 off it. England are 113 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Shot. Should be runs. Chance to run 2. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll want to get their eye in first and then push on. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Garth coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
So hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge 6.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. There'll be runs here. Drills that one. Beats the fielder at cover. Nice shot.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. England are 145 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Sutherland has the ball again. Huge shot. That is a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They don't have much time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Too good. That is huge.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Perry back into the attack. Drilled, but straight to the fielder. Chance to run two. That's a boundary save for sure.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Perry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely played.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Four all the way, save your legs.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
That's the over. England are 178 for 6.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
On that nicely, good defence. Getting right in and behind it. Nice solid defence. Drills that one.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Brilliant shot. That's for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
2 boundaries in a row. No need to panic. They should take a moment to collect themselves and try again.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
King to finish this innings. Nice shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Dunkley has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge six.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Timed that absolutely perfectly.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Huge! That's flown! Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Stumping! Oh! My oh my, that has just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for six. Can she come back with a dot ball?
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 214 runs.